Hello friends, welcome to Mechanical Explorer. Have you ever pondered the questions what happened to the junk we leave behind in space? It's not something most of us think about in our daily lives, but it's a question that demands our attention. You see, space isn't as empty as you might think. It's filled with debris, remnant of defunct satellites, spent rocket stages, fragments from disintegration, erosion and collisions. This is what we call the space debris in the grand expanse of the cosmos. You'd think a little debris wouldn't be the problem, but as of January 3rd, 2024, according to the Index of Objects Launched into the Outer Space maintained by the United Nations, there are 8,377 individual satellites orbiting to the Earth. There are estimated 9,000-ton debris currently in orbit. There are over 27,000 pieces of debris larger than 10 cm in orbit, which pose a significant risk to spacecrafts and satellites. Even smaller debris can cause a damage to spacecrafts and satellites because they are traveling at the speed of bullet. Most of space debris is in the low Earth orbit and where it can remain for decades or even centuries. According to the Paladin space, there are more than 3,200 dead spacecraft, more than 2,000 rocket bodies, more than 2,000 mission-related debris, and more than 13,000 fragmentation debris in orbit. Space debris pose a serious risk. It threatens the functionality of the satellite that we rely on for communication, weather data, GPS, and more. It jeopardizes our space missions, endangering the lives of astronauts. Even the International Space Station, our home in cosmos, is at risk. It has had to adjust its course numerous times to avoid the collision with the space debris. The problem is growing exponentially. Every collision, every satellite that outlives its usefulness, every space mission adds to the clutter, and as we become more and more space dependent, the issues of space debris become increasingly pressing. The severity of the problem is clear. Space, the final frontier, the vast unknown, has become the cosmic landfill. It's a conundrum that challenges us and demands us to innovate to find the solution. There are several methods are being developed to remove the debris. One of the most promising is to use of net to capture debris. A net is launched from the spacecraft which then capture the debris, allowing it to be safely brought back to the Earth. Another method is the use of harpoons which can be fired at the debris to capture it. Once captured, the debris can be guided back to Earth or into higher orbit where it will not pose a risk to the other spacecrafts or satellite. Other methods are being developed including using laser to vaporize debris and electrodynamics ether to slow down the debris and cause it to re-enter the Earth atmosphere. While these methods are promising, they are still in the early stage of developments and have yet to be tested in space. Australian innovator Paladin Space has set the stage for the space cleanup mission that is nothing short of revolutionary. The plan is to deploy a fleet of specially designed reusable spacecraft armed with the innovative technology to collect debris. With this spacecraft, our innovator is taking the fight to the space debris, and this is not just a spacecraft, it's a pioneer solution to the modern problem that affect us all. This spacecraft is a testament to the human integrity and our commitment to preserving the cosmos for future generations. The impact of this mission is the colossal, and it's not just about the tidying up the cosmos. One significant benefit is the safeguarding of future space mission. Imagine the launching a spacecraft into an orbit that's free from the threat of tiny yet potential lethal debris, and it's like giving our astronaut a clear runway. Then consider our satellite. They play a crucial role in our day-to-day lives, from weather forecasting and GPS navigation to international communications. Keeping them safe from harm ensure their longevity and functionality, contributing to the more reliable technological infrastructure. Furthermore, the overall safety of space travel receive a massive boost. By removing these smaller debris, we are essentially reducing the risk of catastrophic collision in space. This might even open up more opportunity for commercial space travel. So in essence, this mission is not just about the cleaning up, it's about the paving the way for a safer, more efficient exploration of the final frontier. The benefit of the cleaner space environment are far-reaching. Space debris is a significant problem that pose risk to the spacecraft, satellites, and astronauts. The developing of the new technology and methods to remove debris is crucial to reducing this risk and making space travel safer and more accessible. By keeping the space clean, we can also better understand the impacts of human activity on space and environment. Companies like ClearSpace and Paladin Space are leading the way in developing the innovative solution to this problem. Thank you for watching. See you in next video. Till then, keep learning and keep exploring.